as star-studded a matchup as we've had here. Seasons and careers, historic ones will end tonight. The winner to the semis, the Red Raiders and the Bruins, are ready to roll in OKC. Let's dance on the dirts.
The dirt is a diamond meant for shining bright. Where stars belong.
Back-to-back K for Nyjah. Terrific.
Turn the dance floor into a runway.
And the Bruins continuing unprecedented home run heights.
All we have is each other, and that's all we need.
I could turn the dance floor into a runway.
Texas Tech has embraced the role of the villain in this postseason.
We just have to go out there and play for each other.
Click, 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 click. I could turn the dance floor into a runway.
One loss and it's over, but oh, one swing and you live to play another day.
Stand tall with style and win. This is the Women's College World Series.
Welcome back to the NCAA Women's College World Series presented by Capital One. Steamy Sunday night in Devon Park. The second game of our doubleheader. And in the opener, the defending champs backs to the wall where they are most comfortable. Katie Stewart's 3-run homer in the 6th off Jordy Fromm gave the Longhorns a 3-1 win. They would not relinquish. Tegan Cavan and Texas are back into the semifinals. They end the historic career of Jordy Fromm in the run of Nebraska, and they'll face Tennessee in the semis for a second straight year. This time the Lady Vols need just one win to advance. All three semifinal teams currently are SEC teams. Texas Tech or UCLA will join them. The winner gets Alabama tomorrow night. Thanks for being with us back in Oklahoma City. Kevin Brown, two-time All-American, Amanda Scarborough, Alyssa Lang down on the field. It's steamy, and the action today should be quite slugfesty. Texas Tech and UCLA, two of the best offensive teams we've ever seen. And again, you hate to get to this point as a neutral, but it's going to be the end of the line for some of the most historic careers of this generation.
Yeah, we knew this moment was coming. In February opening weekend, we talked about what a star-studded senior class that we had coming into this 2026 year. And a couple of stars could potentially be ending their career. I mean, we saw Jordy Fromm go down earlier. Is it going to be Nyjah Kennedy, or is it going to be Megan Grant and Jordan Woolery, seniors that have had prolific careers at their programs? Well,
Nyjah Kennedy's going to tie the World Series record for appearances as a pitcher. She'll be starting today for Texas Tech, the original impact transfer for this Texas Tech program, which has completely changed in the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, the way that Nyjah Kennedy has taken over softball, she has been the name on everybody's mind. She has been the it pitcher when she was at Stanford as a freshman. Of course, she transferred over to Texas Tech and she led them to the Women's College World Series. Last year, it was all on her in the circle. This year, they brought in transfers, specifically offensive weapons beside her. Last year, they didn't have a big offense. This year, they do. All-Americans throughout this offensive lineup, and Nyjah Kennedy is going to get the start tonight. We have seen her so many times here in Oklahoma City.
Facing an elimination game and potentially her final collegiate game with that lineup that's built to win around her. Offenses are simply two of the best to ever do it. UCLA the most runs, Texas Tech the 4th most runs in a single season in Division I history. The first ever matchup up to 600-run teams in D1 softball. Some of the sport's most epic careers will be extended or ended tonight. Win or go home for the Red Raiders and Bruins. Texas Tech Red Raiders starting lineup brought to you by Capital One. The third highest scoring team in the country, 9.4 runs per game of the Florida transfer. Mia Williams has been on a postseason tear, leading a lineup filled with all juniors and seniors until the sophomore Haley Toney in the 9th spot. Texas Tech 58-8 out of the Big 12. UCLA 53-9 for the Big 10. It's Taylor Tinsley in the circle against Williams. And away we go on a first pitch swing from Williams. Drilled off the top of the wall in center field. Inches away from a first pitch home run salvo as Williams ignites the Red Raiders crowd.
Everybody better buckle up for this game. This is going to be a
10th World Series game. Strikes out Suarez to send us into the 9th. 13 strikeouts for Texas Tech pitching.
That was a miss. Valdez was setting up on the outside corner. It goes to the inner half, but it's just the pure power that Kennedy throws with that got the swing and miss. 71 miles an hour on the inside corner, and the Nyjah stomp is alive and well in extras.
Those of us in the college softball world, those of you who are watching, have often heard the term. We love to use it, mayhem. Our version of March Madness in May. This is the last day of May. And at the rate this game's going, maybe it'll extend into June. Nyjah Kennedy came back into the 8th inning to strike out Ramsey Suarez. A contemplative Kennedy trying to extend her college career. She and Caitlin Terry have struck out 13 Bruins. They've allowed 6 runs, and Taylor Tinsley in the designated player spot. A first-team All-American for the first time. The second best on-base percentage in the Big 12, and trying to keep the line moving here in the 9th. Corners are in, expecting Terry to potentially bunt. She's sure not going to bunt. This ball blistered to the gap and played off the wall. Kicks away from Slim. Here comes Panel. Texas Tech takes the lead. Caitlin Terry comes through in the batter's box. The exact kind of swing Jerry Glasgow thought he could get this year out of Caitlin Terry.
Pull your hips and drive your legs. That's what Jerry Glasgow likes to tell Caitlin Terry, and it's exactly what she did. She went up looking to hit. She missed that first mistake in her first swing that was out over the plate and hit an even better pitch that was off the plate from Tinsley. Determined to get a hit and give herself the lead. Get a run back that she had given up in the circle.
16th double of the year for Terry. The batter is going to be Desiree Spearman, hitting for the first time as both teams enter into conference mode here. Texas Tech leading on it, 170 pitches in. Ground ball to shortstop. Garcia from her knees does not throw it. Decided she had no chance to get Spearman, which sets up a perfect bunting situation for Victoria Valdez. That hit her. It did. Oh my goodness. Valdez, who is 2 for 27 on the year, trying to give away an out, gets hit to load the bases.
Right in that forearm. Sure did. Down in the zone is where it's at right now for Tinsley.
Maya Davis to shortstop. Garcia bobbles it and the run scores. Now they've got Spearman hung up. And at the plate, Spearman will be tagged out. The normally sure-handed Garcia bobbles a ground ball and another run scores. Texas Tech gets 2 in the 9th and leads it 8-6. The Bruins have the big bats coming up with Grant due up 3rd and Woolery, who tied it, due up 4th. But they will need to rally again. Nyjah Kennedy got them fired up with a strikeout to end the 8th. Panel and Terry come through in the 9th, and they're once again 3 outs from the semis.
Clutch in her career. This is going to be a tough out for Terry.
Facing Terry for the 2nd time in the game, she blasts it through the middle for a base hit. The tying run, Grant to 2nd. The winning run, Woolery to 1st.
Alejandre, a home run hitter at the plate.
Kennedy re-entering into this game for the 3rd time, her 70th pitch. A big rip by Alejandre on a pitch right near the heart of the plate. It's been a tough night and a tough World Series for Bree. 0 for 8, 5 strikeouts at the World Series. First and second, 2 down. Takes ball 2. Kennedy's career, both team seasons on the line. Grant and Woolery aboard. Ball 3. A pitch that Nyjah really wanted.
Thought this was a strike. Got the bottom of the zone.
Looked perfect. Instead, it's 3-1. Could have been 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And we will go to a full count with 2 outs and 2 on in a 1-run game with the semifinals on the line. Strike 3! Nyjah Kennedy is not done yet, and neither is Texas Tech. 8-7 the final. Red Raiders win it in 9.
What a game. And the first person that Nyjah Kennedy looked to as they were running in to celebrate the win was Caitlin Terry. A massive embrace between those two, going back and forth, and a lot of love and embrace should be given to Taylor Tinsley as well. But Kennedy and Terry bearing down when they need to. A 1-run game, 24 hits in this game. This was an absolute brawl. And unfortunately, like we saw Jordy Fromm's career come to an end earlier, Megan Grant and Jordan Woolery are officially done playing college softball in that UCLA uniform.
Despite a 5 RBI game for Woolery, their careers left stranded on base. Our Capital One rewarding performance goes to Caitlin Terry.
Caitlin Terry just came in and took control of this game with the way that she found the strike zone early. She was able to pound the zone, had 7 strikeouts, had the big double. A 2-way player, and Caitlin Terry was so clutch. I mean, so much pressure on her, pitching against her former team, hitting against her former team. And that's why she's the player of the game.
And she is with Alyssa Lang.
Caitlin, not only did you have a huge day in the circle, but you had the winning hit. Walk me through your mindset going up against your former team in a win-or-go-home game today.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't successful my first 3 at-bats. I think just kind of staying on top of the ball and knowing for what I'm hunting for and just honestly getting it for my team.
When it comes to the way you and Nyjah pass the ball back and forth, how would you describe the trust you have in each other?
I mean, it's insane. It's something we did at the beginning of the season, and this is what it's meant for. Like, we did that for this reason, and we just love Nyjah, love this team. Come on.
You guys are no strangers to clutch time situations. When this game goes into extra innings, walk me through what the conversations were like with this team.
I mean, it's just stay calm, play our game. It's a 0-0 ball game at the end of the day, even if it's extra innings, just kind of trusting each other.
You guys are still alive. You get a shot at Alabama tomorrow, but you got to beat them twice. Why can this team do it?
Just for the family, honestly. This team just plays for each other. The love that each other has for each other, it's just amazing.
Caitlin, congratulations.
Thank you.
Adrenaline still coursing through the veins at Caitlin Terry, and tears flowing for Jordan Woolery, who did everything. 3 hits, 2 homers, 1 game-tying homer of the night, drove in 5. This is the agony of the sport, that somebody's career has to end. And for Jordan Woolery and Megan Grant, who put together the most prolific power-hitting season for a duo in D1 history, we will see them in the AUSL. Their career ends at UCLA. Congratulations to them and Taylor Tinsley, who pitched her guts out. But it's Texas Tech joining Texas. The teams to win today and advance to the semis. Tennessee, Texas, noon Eastern tomorrow. And then at 7 Eastern, Alabama, who probably enjoyed all 9 innings of this, gets to take on Texas Tech. What a night. More to come tomorrow and more to come this week. The thrill, the drama, the ecstasy, the agony of the World Series were on display tonight. And in the end, Texas Tech and Jerry Glasgow live to fight another day. For Amanda Scarborough, Lissa Lang, our wonderful ESPN crew, I'm Kevin Brown. Let's get you to College Station for college baseball.